Hey everybody, welcome back to another Anatomy and Physiology live stream. Hello everybody, happy Monday. I hope you all had a fantastic 4th of July. We'll get started here in just a moment. We're going to go over some Anatomy and Physiology 1 today for the HESI and Ts. How's everyone doing? Hello. We have a huge focus on cranial nerves today. This will be uploaded to YouTube afterwards as well. How's everyone doing? I hope you all had a fantastic 4th of July, and excuse me, my throat's a little scratchy today, so if I'm clearing my throat, coughing a little bit, I apologize. But welcome everybody, welcome. We're going to be doing some Anatomy and Physiology 1 for the HESI and Ts today. Happy Monday, happy 4th of July. I hope you guys had a fantastic 4th of July and a fantastic holiday weekend. How's everyone doing? We're going to be doing some Anatomy and Physiology 1 questions today. Again, I have like 60 multiple choice questions. We'll go through why they're right, why they're wrong. But welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology practice review live stream where we make anatomy and physiology finally make sense for you all. I'd appreciate if you all gave the live stream a like. It does get it out to more people so we can help as many people as possible on their HESI and Ts, their summer anatomy and physiology, DAT, MCAT, radiology, ultrasound tech, and whatnot. But hello everybody. Real quick, one more time, we're going to do some Anatomy and Physiology 1 for the HESI and Ts today. Again, this is perfect just for your review as well. This is going to help you kind of connect those dots if you've taken Anatomy and Physiology in the past before. But we're going to go ahead and get started now. Hello, everybody that just joined. Real quick, just to get hi, I'm Ollie. I got my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I've been tutoring Anatomy and Physiology for 5 years now. And we're going to go over some A&P 1 for the HESI and Ts today. These are my practice review live streams. We go live. I try to go live every day. We go live at least 4 times a week. I'll be live again on Thursday at 3:30 p.m. I'm going to flip this around and we're going to get the questions going. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to flip this around. Alrighty. Can everyone see the questions? Can we all see the questions? If I could just get a yes in the chat, we'll go ahead and get started with the questions today. We're almost at 300 likes in the live stream already. How's everyone doing today? Can everyone see the questions? Yes. Perfect. Thank you, everybody. All right, number 1. What is the primary function of cranial nerve 1? We have heavy focus today on the cranial nerves. What do you guys think this is? If you're just joining us, just answer A, B, C, or D for answer choice 1. What is the primary function of cranial nerve 1? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think that is? Hello, everybody that just joined. There's over 500 of you in here now. Hello. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Ollie. I go live pretty much every single day here on TikTok covering anatomy and physiology for you all. These are always Anatomy and Physiology practice review live streams where we make anatomy and physiology finally make sense for you all. We're on number 1. What is the primary function of cranial nerve 1? The answer is A. It is smell. What is cranial nerve 1? Cranial nerve 1 is the olfactory nerve. This is responsible for smell. Cranial nerve 2 is which type of nerve? Is it motor, sensory, mixed, or autonomic? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Cranial nerve 2. And also, what is cranial nerve 2? I try to give just the numbers so we can practice. We're almost at 1,000 likes on the live stream already, everybody. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology practice review live stream where we're going to make anatomy and physiology finally make sense for you and make learning anatomy a lot more fun than it normally is in a classroom. Here on live stream, get you guys some practice questions as well. Practice questions are the best way to learn things. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Number 2, the answer is B. It is sensory. It is sensory. This is the optic nerve. It's purely sensory for vision. Number 3, which cranial nerves are involved in our eye movement? Select all that apply to this one. Select all that apply to this one. So number 3, which cranial nerves are involved in eye movement? And then we'll give the names out as well. Also, I do have my HESI and Ts Anatomy and Physiology Study Guide available for download. That's on my website that is linked in my TikTok bio. The answer to this one is A. This one is A. So we have cranial nerve 3 is our oculomotor. This one is the trochlear. And then this is the abducens. Alrighty. Number 4, cranial nerve 5 has how many branches and what is its main function? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Put your answer choice A, B, C, or D down in the comments. We're almost at 1.5 thousand likes on the live stream already, guys. Happy Monday. I hope you all are doing super fantastic today. I hope you guys had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Number 4, the answer is B. It is going to have 3 branches for facial sensation and chewing. The 3 branches of the transmitter, this is going to have, we have our stomach, auxiliary. Oh, I answered 5. Oops. And our mandibular. Thank you for correcting me. Number 5. Actually, number 5 this time. Facial expressions are controlled by which cranial nerve? I'll give this one since I answered it. I have my test today. Hold on, the comment went away. Let me pull it back up. I have my test today. Having a difficult time remembering the cranial nerves and their function. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, we're doing cranial nerves right now. I have about 15 questions on that, and then we'll move on to some other topics for it. Number 5, the answer is C. This is cranial nerve 7. This is the facial nerve, and is going to help with our facial expression. Number 6, cranial nerve 8 contains which 2 functional components? A, B, C, or D? We're going to move on to the next page now. And remember, you can watch all these on YouTube. It's linked in my TikTok bio. What do you guys think for this one? Just leave your comment. What is cranial nerve 4? It's the trochlear nerve. Number 6, the answer is C. It is our hearing and balance. Good job, guys. A lot of you put C. Congratulations. That's perfect. It's hearing and balance. This is the vestibulocochlear nerve. Number 7, cranial nerve 9 is responsible for what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Comment your answer choice of A, B, C, or D. What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D for this one? I'll give you guys a moment. Cranial nerve 9 is responsible for... I'll give you guys another second to answer. A, B, C, or D. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream. We go live almost every single day here covering anatomy and physiology topics that you guys all request. One of the biggest requests was the cranial nerve. It's going to be B. This is the glossopharyngeal nerve. Number 8, the longest cranial nerve, 10, innervates which organs? Is this anatomy and physiology 1? Yes, this is A&P 1. This is A&P 1 for the HESI and Ts. It is A. The cranial nerve 10 innervates the liver, stomach, intestines, and heart. It is our vagus nerve. Number 9. Cranial nerve 11 innervates which muscles, A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D. You can also get the questions here by joining the community here on TikTok. Once you join, you will get the email of the blank test with the answer key at the end for you to go and do yourself. Number 9, the answer is A. It is the trapezius and the SCM. This is the accessory nerve. Number 10, cranial nerve 12 controls what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? The answer is C. It is our tongue movement. This is our hypoglossal nerve that is responsible for controlling our tongue movements. All right. Taste would be cranial nerve 7 and 9. Facial expression would be 5. Eye movement would be 3, 4, and 6. Moving on to number 11, which cranial nerve is tested using the pupillary light reflex? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D for this one. Just comment your answer to us, A, B, C, or D. Thank you, Moonshine, for the gift. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you again, Moonshine. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thanks for being here, guys. I absolutely love doing these live streams. They are my favorite thing to do. I try to go live at close pretty much almost every single day. But we'll be live again on Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll put an announcement on my page for that one as well. Cranial nerve 11 is going to be for B. It is 3. Cranial nerve 2 senses. This is going to sense light. Cranial nerve 3 is what controls our pupil constriction. Right? Cranial nerve 2, again, is sensory input, not motor response, right? So when we have a motor response, it's going to be cranial nerve 3. Number 12, the shoulder shrug test evaluates which cranial nerve, A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Just comment your answer to us down below, A, B, C, or D, whatever you guys think this one is. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream. We go live here almost every single day, covering anatomy and physiology topics you guys request. Thank you for 2,000 likes as well, guys. Keep crushing that like button. The more that you guys do like the live stream, the more that we can get it out to more people, help as many people as possible on their HESI and Ts. We're on number 12 now. The answer choice is B. Cranial nerve 11. This is going... this is wrong. Cranial nerve 11, this is going to be for testing the trapezius muscle, which is innervated by cranial nerve 11. Number 13, damage to cranial nerve 7 results in which condition? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D for this one. Which condition would this result in? We have damage to which cranial nerve? Which is cranial nerve 7. B, facial paralysis, Bell's palsy. Perfect. So this is going to be our one-sided facial paralysis. Number 14, which cranial nerves are involved in taste? A, B, C, or D? Among the following here, which cranial nerves are involved in taste? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Always love seeing new faces. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you guys had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Almost at 2.5 thousand likes. I'm literally drawing the mnemonic drawing. I did an ANP one. That's awesome. Perfect. Once we answer 15, we can... I have the little mnemonic thing here we'll go over. I put a little question on it because I think it's a fantastic mnemonic to remember. If you prepare well, the HESI, I don't believe should be too bad. I think you can definitely do it. But it's definitely difficult. It's definitely difficult. Number 14, the answer is B. It is cranial nerve 7, 9, and 10. This would be, respectively, it'll be the anterior 2/3. It'll be the posterior 1/3, and then the epiglottis. Number 15, the mnemonic. Some say Mary Money helps identify what? A, B, C, or D? What resources do I recommend? Any of the pretty much like the Momentrix and things like that. Thanks for 3,000 likes. I also just have an anatomy and physiology study guide as well. It's linked in my TikTok bio. You can go down and get the anatomy and physiology study guide that'll tell you how to study and then give you the information in a clear, organized format. It has a practice test at the end as well. Number 15. The answer is C. It's the sensory motor or mixed cranial nerve types. So let's go over the mnemonics real quick here, everybody. Let's go. Yes, exactly. Let's go. Which cranial nerves are involved in taste? So these are the following ones that are going to be involved in taste. Cranial nerve 7 is the facial. Cranial nerve 9, the glossopharyngeal. Cranial nerve 10, the vagus. Anyway, the mnemonic here. So let's move on here to the mnemonic that we have for us today. So, to remember the cranial nerve names, so these are the names. And this is if they are sensory. Let me see it. Let me get this back in here a little better. Sensory, motor, or both. So the names. The mnemonic is O, once one takes the anatomy final, very good. Oops. Vacations are heavenly. Some people also use the word here. Yeah, that is also fine. Give me 1 second here. Let me put my dots. I put it in black to separate a little bit. But so that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You have your olfactory. I'm going to write these pretty quickly because you guys can go through and do this on your own. I saw you put together the study guide for the T's. Thank you. Oh, no problem. Yes. No, I'm absolutely happy to do it. I'm also giving away $20 off of that. If you send me the word ebook, I'll send you $20 off of it as well. The answer is optic. So basically here, let me actually just put it up here. You can direct message me with this button. Just send me the word ebook and I will send you $20 off of it. And it's going to be optic. Then we have the oculomotor. This is the trochlear, the trigeminal. Enemy is going to be for the abducens. This is the facial nerve. This is the vestibulocochlear. Mnemonics I used in high school were much dirtier. Yeah, some of my mnemonics were pretty dirty. I can go over some of those another time. This is our glossopharyngeal. Vacations is vagus. R is accessory. And then this is our hypoglossal. And then another mnemonic here to remember the difference between sensory, motor, or both is, so let me put it over here, is what our question number 15 was. Some say marry money, but my brother says big brains matter more. These are all in my HESI and TEAS study guides that I have, the anatomy and physiology, and then also in my cranial nerve chapter for anatomy and physiology. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pretty much it's in the first letter of the word there. So S is for sensory, M is for motor. So you have sensory, motor. So it's both sensory and motor, both sensory or motor, sensory, both, motor. All right, perfect, everybody. Hopefully that helps you kind of remember these. Definitely practice these. Like I said, I know a lot of students, they'll remember the mnemonic, but not remember which one goes with which. So definitely practice writing them out as well. Practice writing them out. All right, we're going to move on. Again, those are in my HESI and TEAS study guides. You can message me the word ebook to get $20 off. It's also in my cranial nerves chapter for anatomy and physiology on my website. Those are both linked in my TikTok bio. Number 16, moving on now. The sternum is blank to the spine. We're talking about some directional references here. What do you guys think this one is? A, B, C, or D? Thank you. We're almost at 5,000 likes on today's live stream already, guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. Was that helpful, guys? Was that helpful? And then I'm going to answer the question. We're going to get the note of this. So if you want the practice questions, you just join our community here on TikTok. Send me a message once you have joined. And then after every live stream, you will get the blank test and the answer key at the end after every live stream. It's just our community here on TikTok. Number 16, the answer is C. The sternum is anterior to the spine. Number 17, the thumb is blank to the pinky where the hand is in anatomical position. A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Remember where the palms are. Remember, if you can answer this question if you know where the palms are. Yes, very perfect. So glad. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Always love seeing the new faces. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream. We go live almost every single day here. I try to go live at least I go live 4 times a week. I try to go live every single day. Wedges are cut off. Zoom out a little bit. Perfect. Sorry about that, guys. We are on number 17 now. Number 17. Again, we're going to go live almost every single day here. I go live at least 4 times a week. Try to go live every day, though. We'll be live again on Thursday. Going over anatomy and physiology, topics that you guys do request. Number 17, the answer is B. It is lateral. Real quick here, if you remember. Just a quick drawing. Sorry if I... But if you remember the hand here, it's... The palms are forward, so your thumbs would be lateral. Right, if these are your thumbs, so then these are lateral. Number 18, the shoulder is blank to the head, A, B, C, or D. What do you guys think for this one? Oops, I hit my monitor. Sorry. A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think? I'm so glad it was helpful. Hey, I'm bored at work now. Got something to look at. Hey, kids, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. I hope you had a great 4th of July weekend. I'm glad that I'm glad that I can help keep you entertained at work. I hope that sorry your job is boring. Number 18, the answer is C. It is proximal. The shoulder is proximal to the hand. So the shoulder would be closer to the trunk than the hand. Number 19, the lungs are blank to the diaphragm. The lungs are blank to the diaphragm. Yeah, so if it's proximal, it means closer to point of attachment, which would mean the trunk. So your shoulder is up here. Your hand is down here. Obviously, your shoulder is closer towards the point of attachment here, which is the trunk of your body. Number 19, the lungs are superior, answer choice D, to the diaphragm. Lungs are above the diaphragm. Number 20, the epidermis is blank to the dermis, A, B, C, or D. The epidermis is blank to the dermis. And hello, everybody that just joined. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream, where we make anatomy and physiology finally make sense for you all. We're on number 20 now. If you're following along, which asks the epidermis is blank to the dermis. The answer is D. It is superficial. Superficial means above. The prefix epi means above. So this would mean above the dermis. So the epidermis is superficial / above the dermis. Number 21, I'll move on to the next page now. Again, you can rewatch this on YouTube. Finally, a good TikTok. Thank you, Snaggity. Again, it'll be on YouTube afterwards as well. It's linked to my TikTok bio. Number 21, if a stroke affects the left brain and causes right hand weakness, the effect would be what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Have you started the pharmacotherapy parts on your page? Yeah, we do some pharmacology here and there. Yep. Doesn't come up when I click the link. It's my name. It's Ollie Hertzeg. This is my YouTube that you can look up. Also, Full Moon, if you're having trouble, just send me a DM as well, or send me an email. I can send you the link as well. Number 21, the answer is C. It is contralateral. So each brain hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. So a stroke on the left side of the brain that would cause right-handed weakness would be contralateral because each brain hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. Number 22, the right upper quadrant is going to contain which organ among the following? I am not a professor. I am a tutor. So I tutor. I've been tutoring for 5 years now. I would love to be a professor. That's my goal. I'm applying to some PhD programs. I want to get my PhD in medical education or molecular medicine. I just got my master's degree in molecular medicine. But I've been a tutor for 5 years now, and I absolutely love it. I love anatomy and physiology. Number 22, the right upper quadrant is going to contain the liver. The spleen would be the left upper quadrant. The appendix would be the right lower quadrant. And then the sigmoid colon is the left lower quadrant. Number 23, and then I'll answer some questions. Number 23, pain on the left upper quadrant may involve what? A, B, C, or D? Am I looking to study medicine? Yes, I'm looking to study medicine from a research and education standpoint, not from like a medical doctor standpoint. I originally wanted to, but once I scribed a little bit and got some experience, I realized I didn't really like being in a hospital type setting. I just enjoy learning about it, and I enjoy teaching it. I enjoy researching and stuff. So that's where my career goals align. The answer is going to be the spleen. The left upper quadrant. Does the study guide go over connective tissue identification study? So the A&P1 does, and then the tissue chapter does. For the HESI and Ts, it goes over like the types of tissue, but it doesn't have the pictures of the tissue for identification. But the actual anatomy and physiology notes has tissue identification. Number 2, if you have any more questions, send me a DM about that. Number 24, which region is the hypogastric region? A, B, C, or D? Yes, this is for the T's. This is for the T's and the HESI exam for anatomy and physiology. I do A&P1 and then A&P2 pretty much every single week. I do both. So today's A&P1. On Thursday will be A&P2. Number 24, the answer is A. It is the lower middle. The lower middle. The hypogastric is below the umbilical. Center lower abdomen. Center lower abdomen. Number 25, the epigastric pain often points to issues with the what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? It is C. It is the stomach. The stomach. The epigastric is the upper central abdomen where the stomach lies. The bladder would be the hypogastric, liver right upper quadrant, appendix right lower quadrant. Number 26, match the quadrant to a condition. So we have the right upper quadrant is cholecystitis, and we have the right lower quadrant, what do you guys think that would be? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think this one would be? Perfect. Oh my gosh. Number 26, the answer is C. It is appendicitis. Appendix would be the right lower quadrant. Number 27, which of the following is not a basic tissue type? So one of the four main ones, right? Which one of these are not one of the four main ones? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Fantastic. It is C. It is cartilaginous. Cartilaginous is part of connective. The one that would be missing here would be muscular. Number 28, simple squamous epithelium is going to allow for what? Think of structure always equals function. Hello, everybody that just joined. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream. We go live here pretty much almost every single day here on TikTok, going over anatomy and physiology concepts to finally make them make sense, and they are via what you guys request. Number 28, simple squamous epithelium is going to allow for B. It is rapid diffusion in the lungs. Simple means one layer. Squamous means flat. So that is it being very thin layer of tissue is going to allow for rapid diffusion. You would see this in our lungs like we just mentioned. Yes, keyword rapid, yes. Gut absorption would be simple columnar, contraction would be muscle, and protein synthesis is the rough ER. Semen for tissues. That's awesome. That is, yeah, actually, I've never heard of that one. Well, yeah, so you can think of semen here. That's perfect. I've never heard of that, and I love it, and I will never forget it. Thank you for that. Number 29, a stratified squamous epithelium is commonly found in the what? A, B, C, or D. Remember that structure always relates to function. Who put that in there? Let me see that name. Swifty runs Disney. Thank you for that. That made my day. That was so funny. Also, thank you for 6.6 thousand likes on the live stream already, guys. You guys are fantastic. Number 29, the answer is B. It is the skin. This is for, again, so stratified meaning multiple layers. This functions for protection, which is one of the functions of your skin and integumentary system. The rest here would have different it would have simple epithelia, different epithelia, like columnar and stuff. I fell over when we said it. Number 30, so columnar would be like in your intestines. Number 30, which tissue type contracts to produce movement? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? Just put A, B, C, or D. Doing God's work, keep it up. Thank you, Sammy. Yes, I'm definitely trying. Definitely trying to help out as much as possible. I love doing these live streams. I try to do them every day. I do them at least 4 times a week, and I do it by whatever you guys request as well. You guys can... Let me put up the little message here for you real quick. You can send me a message and request topics for the live stream. I'm happy to make questions for them. Most of the questions in here are from questions that you guys have been asking. The answer is going to be C, muscular. Again, these are the 4 main ones from the semen, if you remember. So our connective, muscular, epithelium, and nervous. Muscular produces movement. This is going to be for transmission. Connective is for support. Epithelial is for protection, covering lining body cavities and whatnot. All right, moving on to the next set of questions here on the next page. Number 31, what produces the extracellular matrix in connective tissue? Erica asked, do I have a study guide? Yes, I have study guides for Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2. I have every chapter. I have bundles for A&P1 and A&P2, and then I also have Anatomy and Physiology HESI and T study guide. If you send me a message or an email, I'll actually give you $20 off of the study guide for the HESI and T's Anatomy and Physiology book. Number 31, the answer is C. It is fibroblasts. Fibroblasts, what they do is they secrete collagen, elastin, and glycoproteins, which are all components of our extracellular matrix. So taking my T's on the 22nd. Good luck on your T's, Erica. I think that was the name. Erica, yeah, good luck on your T's. Yeah, if we could get a good luck in the chat for Erica as well, that'd be fantastic, everybody. Trying to support everybody on their HESI and T's and just A to P exams in general for those who are taking a course over the summer. Number 32, which tissue type is typically has poor blood supply? Typically has poor blood supply. A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Cheating this class. Don't cheat. Oh my goodness. How much are they? The prices vary. The study guide, if you message me for the study guide and you get the code, it'll be $30 for the study guide for the A and B. It's an ebook. It's over 100 pages. Number 32. The answer is B. It is cartilage. Cartilage is avascular. Meaning that it would heal very slowly. That's often why you require surgery on areas where you damage your cartilage. Number 33, which muscle type is multinucleated and striated? A, B, C, or D? Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream. We go live almost every single day here covering anatomy and physiology topics that you guys request. We're here to make anatomy and physiology finally make sense for you guys. Your lives are so fun. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I try to make them pretty fun. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that they are. Epithelial. Yeah, so at some point, the epithelial tissue are vascularized to some extent, right? Obviously, like you have your epidermis, which is avascular, but again, some of the tissues are vascularized to some extent. The answer is B for number 33. It is skeletal. Let me get rid of my red pen on tonight, like Lana Del Rey. Skeletal is multinucleated, means it has multiple nucleus. It's striated, meaning banded. It has some rhythmacy to it. Number 34, which muscle type is voluntary? Voluntary. Continuing on with the trend here as well. A, B, C, or D. A, B, C, or D. Continuing on with the skeletal system, or skeletal muscle, it is skeletal muscle. This is voluntary, meaning that you control about it, you are consciously thinking about it. Smooth and cardiac are involuntary. Number 35, which muscle contributes to elbow flexion? A, B, C, or D? Elbow flexion. What do you guys think for that one? Don't know why I'm watching. I graduated high school in 2007. Wish I had this. I know, yeah, I know. I wish I'd started doing this earlier, Sammy. Swifty runs Disney. Thinking about how tongue piercings heal fast and cartilage, you can't change the jewelry for a year. Yeah. I hate muscles. I love them. Yeah, honestly, it's just so much memorization. I love muscles, but yeah, especially when you have to learn an A&P, it's pretty miserable. Number 35, the answer is C. Elbow flexion is the biceps brachii. Triceps extension would be the triceps brachii. Deltoid is going to be for shoulder abduction. Extensor digitorum is for extensor digitorum is for finger extension. Number 36, which ion initiates muscle contraction? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D. I'm moving on to the next page. You can also rewatch these on YouTube. It's linked in my TikTok bio. I failed the muscular portion. Oh no. Yeah, I know muscles and bones, man. I was laying in bed at night just running through the muscles. I'm actually going to make a video this week on how to study muscles. I posted a video on how to study the skeletal system and all 206 bones and their landmarks a couple weeks ago. It's a pretty recent video. Number 36, the answer is C. Initiates a muscle contraction. So a lot of students get this a little bit tripped up, right? And here's why. So calcium is what binds to troponin, which removes tropomyosin. That exposes the active sites on actin that allow myosin heads to bind. So this is what is essentially going to allow contraction, right? A lot of students put sodium because sodium is responsible for depolarization of an action potential. And yes, while sodium causes the action potential, but just because you can have sodium, but if you don't have the calcium there to expose the binding sites, you don't have a muscle contraction. You can pump all the sodium in there you want. You won't have a muscle contraction without the calcium. So that's why. Number 37, at the neuromuscular junction, acetylcholine is going to what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Does that make sense, everybody? I know a lot of people think it's sodium for that one. Did that make sense? Calcium is what calcium essentially is what allows for muscle contraction to occur. The depolarization, the action potential, is what's going to travel to the sarcoplasmic reticulum to release the calcium. Yes, makes sense. Thank you, Snaggedy. Thank you for letting me know. Number 37, at the neuromuscular junction, acetylcholine is going to B. It causes depolarization of the sarcolemma. So this ACH binds to the receptors, opening those sodium channels like I just mentioned in the last question, triggering depolarization, and then the sarcoplasmic reticulum releases the calcium, and then our muscle contraction can occur. This is part 1. This is A&P 1 today, normally. So most A&P 1 goes over this material. Thursday will be A&P 2. Number 38, what happens to the sarcomere during contraction, A, B, C, or D? What happens to the sarcomere during contraction, A, B, C, or D? So if you have any questions for A&P 2 that you want me to cover, or any topics, please, let me put this up here. I'm going to put this up. You can send me a direct message. Please request topics that you would like to see. I am happy to put them in here. Pretty much every single question today has come from you guys as well. Number 38, the answer is C. The sarcomere is going to shorten. Sarcomere shortens. Myosin pulls actin. The Z lines move closer together. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Thank you guys so much. I always love seeing new faces. I always try to remember names as well, especially if you're a pretty frequent viewer in the live streams as well. Number 39, when we're talking about origin, what is that going to refer to, right? We have our origins, plus we also have our insertions. So what does the origin refer to? A, B, C, or D? And think of specific here. I would say this needs to be a little more specific. For number 39, the answer is the less movable attachment. It is the origin is the fixed end. I know a lot of people put D, so the point of fusion is not anatomical in a sense. This is the less movable end. The insertion is where it is the movable end. Number 40, during the sliding filament mechanism, what do actin and myosin do? A, B, C, or D? What do actin and myosin do? A, B, C, or D? And if you are just joining, we are going over some review questions for the HESI and TEAS, the anatomy and physiology portion. Number 40, the answer is C. Actin slides over myosin. Actin is the one that moves. Moving on to number 41, what is the correct order of the epidermal layers from superficial to deep? I'm going to move on to the next set of questions here. Again, you can rewatch these on YouTube if you've missed anything. It is linked in my TikTok bio. Number 41, what is the correct order of epidermal layers from superficial to deep? And then I'll give you the little mnemonic that is in my notes that is also in my HESI and TEAS Anatomy and Physiology study guide. The answer is going to be C. It is the corneum, the lucidum, the granulosum, spinosum, and basal layer. So this is come, let's get sun burnt. These are what they link up with. Corneum, lucidum, granulosum, spinosum, and basal layer. Number 42, where are melanocytes primarily found in reference to the layers of the skin? A, B, C, or D? Where are they found? Come, let's get sunburned. Yes, Layla, yes. Come, let's get some beer. You know what? I do like that one, Genesis. I'm a fan. The reason I always just stuck with "Come Let's Get Sunburnt" is because when you think of like getting sunburnt, you think of that happens at your skin. So that's why I've always rolled with that one. It kind of keeps it relevant to the chapter. But I do love some beer. Thank you guys. We're almost at 10,000 likes on the live stream today already. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more that we can help as many people as possible on their HESI and Ts and Anatomy and Physiology summer class exams. Number 42, the answer is B. It's a stratum basal layer, basal layer. It is going to produce melanin, and this is found at the base of the epidermis. So again, melanocytes are going to produce our melanin. Number 43, sweat glands and blood vessels are located in the what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Number 43, sweat glands and blood vessels are located in the dermis. It's in the dermis. The epidermis is avascular. And with the subcutaneous fat layer, yes, they kind of run through there, yes, but the main thing here, that's for fat storage. Again, so the dermis is going to have the blood vessels, glands, the nerves as well. That is going to support the epidermis. Number 44, what is the role of keratin? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What is the role of keratin? A, B, C, or D? Fantastic. Majority of you are putting B. It provides waterproofing and strength. That is absolutely perfect. That's why you can drop water on your skin and you won't dissolve and disintegrate. Number 45. What are the two main types of sweat glands? A, B, C, or D? I'm going to take a sip of my drink here real quick. My throat's been very scratchy this morning randomly. So I keep clearing my throat. All right, anyway. Thank you for your patience there. The answer is A, apocrine and eccrine. Apocrine are the ones that are like in your armpits and your groin area. Those are going to be for your scent. Eccrine are the kind of glands that are all the way across your body there. So it's kind of like your body sweat. All the other ones are not, the sebaceous glands are for your oils, ceruminous, or for your earwax. Moving on to the next page of questions there. Number 46, what is a sesamoid bone? Which of the following is a sesamoid bone? A, B, C, or D? I'll leave this one up here for just a moment. But again, you can rewatch on YouTube. It's linked in my TikTok bio. Can I do med-surg? Yeah, we'll eventually do some med-surg, yes. I've been getting together some stuff for that. I haven't taken that class myself. However, I've been working with a few of my friends who are nurses that have, and they have been helping me come together with some material. They don't do social media, so they're teaching me how to do it. Number 46, the answer is B. It is the patella. It is the patella. Essentially, what this means is it is a bone within. It is within a tendon. All right, moving on. Number 47. Where is red bone marrow typically found? Where is it typically found? A, B, C, or D? Pretty Brownwood said I have AMP2 Part 2 in August. That's awesome. Yes. Awesome. We will definitely we'll be going live every single day in August as well. Pretty much like the back half of August. We'll be going live, and then all through the fall semester and stuff. So we'll be doing plenty of AMP2 for you. Number 47, where is red bone marrow typically found? The answer is A. It is the epiphysis of long bones, diaphysis. So again, here, if we draw our quick bone, sorry, it's a crappy bone. This is the epiphysis. This is diaphysis. This is where your yellow is going to be. That's going to be for your fat. Number 48, the axial skeleton is going to include what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Thank you all so much for the follows as well. Always love seeing new faces. Thank you all. We're close to 100,000 followers here on TikTok, which is absolutely insane. I only started posting these TikTok videos in September, so and I only started going live in February, like the end of February. So it has been so much fun. What is this chapter called? We're doing Anatomy and Physiology 1 for the HESI and Ts today. But in terms of the Anatomy and Physiology chapters, this would be the axial skeleton chapter. This would be the tissue chapter for the skeletal system. Number 48, the axial skeleton is going to include the skull and vertebral column. Also, your ribs plus your sternum. The rest are appendicular. Number 49, which bone is going to form the forehead? A, B, C, or D? Which bone is going to form the forehead? Which bone forms the forehead? A, B, C, or D? Okay, thank you. No problem, 93 Roby. Thank you for being here again. It's good to see you. I hope you had a good 4th of July weekend. Number 49, the answer is C. It is our frontal bone. It is our frontal bone. The frontal bone, again, that is, that's the bone that's on your forehead. Number 50, what is the main function of osteoblast? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that? I'll give you a little bit way to remember osteoblast versus osteoclast as well. I dreaded bones. I know, right? Oh my gosh. I want to say, I was pretty good. I never really had too much trouble with anything in anatomy before. But it was the internal skull anatomy that, oh man, that was brutal. That had me going. That had me kind of crashing out, not gonna lie. Number 50, the function of osteoblast is B. It is to build bone matrix. Think of the B as build. And then you have osteoclast. I always think of C for chew. When you chew things, you break them down. So osteoclast would break down bone matrix. Resorb bone as well is osteoclast. Number 51, the upper arm and forearm bones are what? The way that I always kind of remembered it, I don't know, it's kind of a dumb way to remember. Osteoblast, I always thought of I just thought of bodybuilders or whatever. They blast themselves with testosterone or blast themselves with steroids to build themselves up. That's the way I always kind of remembered it. Number 51, the answer is C. It is the humerus, the radius, and the ulna. These are the upper arm and forearm bones. Number 52, radius and ulna, those are forearm bones, but they do not include the upper arm. Number 52, the epiphyseal plate is important for what? Also, if you would like the questions, you just join our community here on TikTok. Once you join, send me a message, and then you will get the blank test with the answer key at the end after every single live stream once you join our community here on TikTok. And all my study guides are linked in my TikTok bio as well. Send me the word ebook if you want $20 off the HESI and T's Anatomy and Physiology study guide. Number 52, the answer is C. It is bone growth in our length. Epiphyseal plates are your growth plate. Number 53, which bone articulates with the occipital condyles? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? What do you guys think for that one? A, B, C, or D? Which bone articulates with the occipital condyles? And it is B. It is the atlas. Atlas is our C1. Let me write this a little better. C1 vertebrae. Genesis, can you repeat what to message? Just send me ebook. Like the word ebook. Either send me a DM. If you can't DM me, send me an email. My email is linked in my TikTok bio. How do you get the questions here? I'll pin it up here in just another moment. But essentially, you just join our subscription community here on TikTok, and then after every live stream, you will get the blank test and the answer key at the end. Hey, Geraldine, thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Good to see you again, Geraldine. I hope you had a good 4th of July weekend. Number 54, which part of the vertebrae allow for spinal cord passage? A, B, C, or D? The answer is C. It is our vertebral foramen. Foramen is a hole. It does not look like the word hole. Let me read that better in here. Oh my goodness, can I write? Jeez. Number 55. What is a synovial joint that is going to allow for a wide movement? A, B, C, or D? This is the same as YouTube. So my YouTube name is all I heard. It's linked in my TikTok bio. But you can find the replay of the live streams to go back at your own pace on YouTube. They will be the same video in a sense that you can go back and watch. Alrighty. Number 55. Number 55. Perfect. The answer is C. The shoulder is a ball and socket joint, allowing for the wide range of movement. The other one would be your hip. Number 56. A burn that reaches the dermis is classified as what? A, B, C, or D? Moving on to the next page. Again, you can watch this on YouTube afterwards as well. Again, that's my YouTube. It's linked in my TikTok bio as well. And all my study guides are available on my website, linked in my TikTok bio as well. Send me the word ebook if you want $20 off the A&P, HESI, and T's A&P study guide. Number 56, the answer is B. It is a second-degree burn. Second-degree burn. First degree would be the epidermis only. So epi only. Third degree is through the dermis. Fourth degree would reach your muscle and bone. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Thank you all. Number 57, if a patient cannot stick out their tongue straight, which cranial nerve is likely affected? And for those of you who just asked about the questions, how do you get the blank test and the answer key? You just join our community here on TikTok. I just put up a little notification there for you. You can click that, follow the prompt there, and join. Once you join, send me a message or an email letting me know that you joined with your username, and then you will get the questions after every single live stream. Number 57, the answer is C. Cranial nerve 12. Our hypoglossal nerve is going to control our tongue movement. So if you can't control that, you will have damage to that nerve. Number 58, loss of proprioception may involve which cranial nerve? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys so much for joining today as well. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology practice review live stream where we go over anatomy and physiology almost every single day here on TikTok. I take topic requests from you all. Most of the questions from today are questions that you guys have requested for me. And this is where we're going to finally make anatomy and physiology make sense. You're going to get a perfect amount of practice for you. I go live. I try to go live every day, but I go live at least 4 times a week. Number 58, the answer is C. I'm sorry, B. Sorry, B. My bad. My dyslexia kicked in with Roman numerals sometimes. Number 58 is B, cranial nerve 8. So the component of cranial nerve 8 is going to help balance and your body's awareness. Number 59, appendicitis pain is usually found in which quadrant? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Which quadrant? Perfect. It is B. It is the right lower quadrant. The appendix is located in the right lower quadrant. That's where you would see the pain usually found. Number 60, last question here, everybody. Last questions. Congratulations if you made it to the end. Let me know if you stuck around from question 1 all the way to the end. But number 60, which tissue regenerates well and which one does not? Which tissue type would regenerate well and which one does not? A, B, C, or D? Appendix pain was left upper quadrant. Interesting. Answer choice is A. Epithelial tissue regenerates well. Think of your skin. When you have a cut, it kind of heals pretty quickly. Cardiac regenerates poorly. Heart muscle cells don't regenerate very well. The rest of them are false combinations. So muscle does not regenerate well. Cartilage regenerates poorly. That is true. Nerves do not regenerate well. Epithelial does. Connective is not quickly, and this is also poor. So, thank you, everybody. I will be back again on Thursday. I will not be live tomorrow or Wednesday. I have tutoring sessions all day. I'll be posting videos, though, but I'll be live again on Thursday. It should be, I'll make an announcement if it changes, but it should be 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to flip the camera around and say hello. Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Ollie. This is the face of the guy that has been yapping to you for the last hour for anatomy and physiology. Hello, Carrie Ann. Hello. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for following. Thank you for participating in the live. I hope this was helpful for you all. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for being here, Bianca. Ray Life. Hello, Ray Life. Jackie. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Britt. Carrie, hello, everybody. Please feel free to say hello. I always love saying hello. Kelly Bakeson, thank you. Reply back, please. Yep, I'll send you a message back in just a moment. Can we rewatch these lives? Yes. It is on my YouTube. It is linked in my TikTok bio. Hi, Kenny. Thank you. I'm so excited I learned something new today. Awesome. I'm so glad that you were able to. Hello, Nanaya. Hello, Prince. Nice work, dude. Thank you. Nice work today being in the live stream today. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all. Seriously, thank you all so much for being here. Hello, I'm Ollie, by the way, if you haven't gotten that. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Candace. I'm from Cuba. I live in the USA now. That's awesome, Karen. That's awesome. Well, welcome. I hope was that relatively recent. Thank you, for the roses. Thank you so much. Fashion Forever. Hi, hello. Med Surgeon Pharmacology next semester. Can't wait for the videos. Yes, we'll be making some videos, especially on pharmacology. I was a pharmacy tech for 4.5 years, so I love my pharmacology. So we'll definitely be getting some more videos. I also have my laptop pulled up with my comments. So if I'm looking this way, I'm reading your guys' comments. Excuse me. But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream. I try to go live every single day. I go live at least 4 times a week. I won't be able to go live tomorrow or Wednesday because I have my tutoring is filled up. But Thursday I'll be live about 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My profile button should say, it'll say like live event scheduled, and then it'll give you the time. Also, if you go on my profile and put on the notification bell, you can get a notification when I go live. 19 said, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Seriously, thank you all so much for being here. Remember that if you want the questions as well, let me put this up here. You can just join our community here on TikTok. B said, hi, thank you so much for doing. Thank you so much for being here to do these. I do appreciate you being here. But if you want the questions, it's the blank answer key. It's the blank test, and then you get the answer key at the end. I go live at least 4 times a week, so you're getting 4 tests. Your brain. I like to keep my brain up here. You got me thinking about going back to school. That's awesome. No, you definitely should. That is definitely, yeah. What would you be going back to school for? Yeah, no. But anyway, you would get 4 practice tests a week, so that'd be about 16 a month. They're normally about 50 or 60. Generally, they're 60. I'm a doctor. Oh, that's awesome. Then he said, just got accepted in the radiology program. Time to start studying again. Oh my gosh, congratulations for getting accepted into your radiology program. Really, congratulations in the chat. For Yelly, that'd be awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. I know you're in here pretty frequently and stuff, so that's awesome. It's good to see you. First of all, it's good to see you again. But congratulations. No, that makes me so happy. I always love hearing that stuff, especially from people that I can, recognize their name. Okay, Candace, I'm so bad at MCQ, so I definitely need to watch your YouTube videos. Yeah, I have. So pretty much every single live stream goes up on YouTube. So yeah, it'd be perfect practice. The YouTube videos are for you to go back, and you can go back at your own pace if you want to watch the video. The subscription community here, that is if you would like to get the test to write on it and do it yourself and stuff. But if you want to go back and watch the video. I got 84% on my A&P lab final. Your videos, lives help so much. Thanks, Ollie. That's awesome, Mama. That's awesome. Congratulations. If we get a congratulations for Mama, that'd be awesome. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Extra Big Thick. How you doing? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Any other quick questions here before I get going? Just like I mentioned, I just want to mention here, thank you guys again. Seriously, I absolutely love doing these live streams. They are my favorite thing to do in the world. I do have my anatomy and physiology study guides on my website. They are linked in my TikTok bio. They're from when I was in anatomy and physiology in both undergrad and graduate school. I got an A in both class. I got 100% on my final exams. And then I also put together a study guide for the HESI and Ts for the anatomy and physiology section. All this information. Thank you for you're very nice. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it's good to see you here. I put this together. I've been tutoring students for the HESI and TEAS. I have taken all that information from those sessions. I put them all together in a book. I've been doing live streams and videos for the anatomy and physiology, HESI and TEAS. I've put together the most successful key points and information and whatnot, and I put it into a study guide and ebook. This covers anatomy and physiology. Anatomy and physiology for the HESI and TEAS, and then my notes cover undergraduate/graduate anatomy and physiology. But it has a table of contents here. It goes over the introduction, the cells and tissues, integumentary, skeletal, muscular, nervous system, endocrine, cardiovascular, and then it has a practice test at the end. It has study tips. And then also, if you want to get $20 off of it, if you message me the word ebook, let me see if I can put it. If you message me the word ebook, you will get $20 off of that. Or send me a message or send me an email as well if you can't send me a DM. I do try to answer everybody's DMs. Again, I get hundreds of DMs a day, so I try to answer everybody. So if I haven't answered yet, thank you, Nadia, for the finger hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. But were there any other quick questions? Once you get the coupon, it's $30 for the ebook. The notes itself they vary. Thank you so much for the heart me gift, Nadia. Thank you so much. That I missed anything. We are at the end of the live stream. To listen to me if you were joining a little late. That's okay. That's okay. We'll be live again on Thursday at 3:30, and then this will be up on YouTube. So, I am going to get going, but were there any other quick questions here before I do get going? Any other quick questions? But if you are new here, I'm Ollie. I got my master's degree in molecular medicine. I did my undergraduate degree, so I went to William & Mary. I did my undergraduate degree. I double majored in kinesiology and biomedical sciences. I was a pharmacy tech for 4.5 years. I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology for 5 years. Any other quick questions? Thank you for 13,000 likes on today's live as well. Any other quick questions? And I am going to get going. I do have to get going. But anything else? Anything else before I go? Again, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Do I discuss anatomy for medical students? Yeah, we do that sometimes. Yes. Safe travels. See you on Thursday. Awesome. I'm here from Botswana. Awesome. Hello. Anything else real quick? I am going to get going. But again, I will hopefully see you all on Thursday. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day. It's definitely way more in detail. I have tutored anatomy. I have tutored anatomy for medical students, and yeah, it's definitely a lot more in depth. But I'm going to get going. You guys have a great rest of your day. Send me a message if you need anything else or an email. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest.